Well, ask and you shall fucking receive, I guess. This is the 14th tier list on Final Fantasy XIV on the races available in this game. Today, we're going to be going over the boys, the men, the chads, the misogyny. We're going to be going over the same rules as before. Kinda, sorta. Welcome to the opinionated tier list of the male races in this game. And yes, there will be more cringy singing. You're welcome.
I'll solve this problem with my 4 hyper-intelligent brains. I'm hungry. I'm cold. I'm itchy.
Thank God for Endwalker, because those unfortunate souls who have fantasiaed multiple times can finally look like the canon Warrior of Light. I actually like the male variant a lot more than the female one when it comes to Midlanders. Their animations are extremely subtle, feel natural, and real. The best part is that you can look as attractive as Thancred, or even more attractive, depending on your customization talents. My only issue is that when I do hover over the male Midlander, I can't help but have the urge to create the Warrior of Light instead of being unique in my own design.
They whistle out the name of a hero, that's me. All the balls that charge the name of me.
They get a B for boy.
Fuck, I left the dishes!
Tell me, how long did it take you to find your twin? The only answer I'll accept is 3 hours or less. Facial hair is your saving grace for this specimen. Your animations fall a bit short compared to your female counterpart, but somehow, this is the figure you use to hold on to that strong masculinity, because aura is not your type. Maybe you don't want to seem edgy, or, and I say this hypothetically, you are aware of the secret information that I will share when the time comes for male aura. Customization options are staler than your female counterpart, but you still hold out on your own. And please, stop being mean to everyone when we fuck up the mechanics at least 43 times.
I'll be the man who seek me. I'll stand so tall, you'll shelter beneath me. Take up the mantle and strength of gods, and face the judgment of what are the odds.
They get a C for charisma.
Muchas gracias, afición. Este para vosotros.
Let's start off with the fact that you cannot look as attractive as these two, but you can look scarily identical to this guy, so that's pretty nice. Elysin in this form are still lifeless in terms of animation. They are a bit odd in terms of model in the objective eye, but for some reason, I still feel like they are more attractive looking than their female partners, but that's for you to decide. They look more honorable than their female counterpart, but they still have the same, if not slightly the same flaws as that of the femme Elysin. They're tall, honorable, and they are nice people.
Destiny's in my time, seek it on the other side. Fingers with the right time, hold it before I type. It's a fade in the wind, hold it close till it bends. Feel the claws that'll rend, rest assured that you'll mend.
They get a C for charming. Short, evil, and chaotic. What could be better? You and your female counterpart have not much of a difference besides that show of masculinity. Yeah, facial hair and... Your movements are sporadic and feels like a mix of a man and an infant child mixed together. It reminds me of a certain someone. In a world filled with many forms of dangers, from primals to gods and dragons and emotional distress, it's funny that these guys can cause the most problems. Is it because of their size? Their ability to mislead people into thinking they're small and cute? Or is it because of their ability to call you out on a mogus?
They are the evil men, riders of the troop and holders of the guild.
Man.
I can't believe what I see in this. Devil's advocate is all I am.
They get a B for Balla. Has Balla.
Yo, G, pass me that ball right quick. Oh shit, dude, I'm not trying to get wet right.
You're a fuckboy on the inside, ain't ya? Everyone hates you for one reason and one reason alone. The fact that you could have been a cat girl but was so toxic with your male masculinity that you chose a cat boy instead. Despicable. Mikos have pretty good animation, and some people have a certain twitch when they see those ears wiggle. They have really good customizations that fill the dots that need filling. Either an old grumpy man, a piss baby boy, or a normal person. Besides, it would be criminal of me to ignore our good friend Graha, now wouldn't it?
He moves the girls with the wiggle in his ears, the glitter in his eyes, and the shining glow he smiles. He breaks the hearts of many with his clothes, the clothes upon his hands and the thumbs across his mole.
They get an A for... You thought you had any form of edge in the male roster, huh? You thought you could one-up your female counterpart, huh? No. If female Roas are a rare species that you find in a cutscene, then male Roas are extinct. These guys can only be found in the MCU, even they fucked them up. You thought I was done roasting them? Name one main character or memorable side character that was a male Roa. I'll wait. And if you said Merlwyb's right-hand man, then good job, but I'm sure you forgot. Their animations are pretty much the same as the Femros, and their customization is pretty decent, so cool. They get an S for
Something about you doesn't make any sense, no top, just shorts, mobile hair, built like a man, living like a fossil, shadowing other people like I mean something, running from the boss with the better moves, motherfucker can't even wear his shoes, hiding in the hills, just fucking dudes, where was this going, dude?
They get a D for
These nuts.
I should have used the Crash Bandicoot theme for this part of the video, shouldn't I? You know what? I will. You guys have a reputation for a ton of things that includes but is not limited to Crash Bandicoot ass animation, edgy ass motherfucker, and a group. You have the tightest waistline though, so goddamn. And your customization options are just as fleshed out as your Femra partners. Now, you wanted to know the secret I mentioned in the Highlander part, didn't you? Scientifically speaking, male auras are the ones that should canonically have the smallest penises. And I don't say this as an insult, but if your tallest is this and your shortest is this, then we have a problem. Your animations are alright though, so don't worry, King. I'm sure you know how to use it so you can please her. Wink, wink.
They got the hairs making people howl like dogs. They stand so tall, carrying the moon in palms. They got those horns sharpened more than any sword. They'll crush your soul lest they fall, then they will fold.
They get a C for cheeky. Gather around, furries. Your time is come. I pity the sorry fools that chose this race and thought they can wear hats. I also pity them for having the requirement of getting a face transplant to change their hair. How does it feel to know that you need a certain item to have claws? How does it feel to have the most unique visual features that are so limited? Customization is pretty cool and fleshed out for how limited they actually are. It's a fairly new race, so I will give them credit where credit is due. But what the fuck is this? Come on now. Animations are pretty alright. They feel a bit clumsy at times, but carry a mix of a soft, cuddly teddy bear and a lion ready to carry out your vor fetishes.
Did it feel like you're there? A moment that flies ain't fair. The souls that have laid so bare, the hearts that have felt so grey.
They get a C for cat.
I'm a guy, by the way.
You're a better looking here when you don't have the ears. These guys are your representation of a true man's feelings, being a bit if not too much smaller than the female counterpart, and having the ability to be the best switch you ever experienced. You're the newest race added in the time of this video's conceived existence, so naturally, you're gonna look good. Animations are very simplistic, but they get the job done pretty fucking well, and customization put the bun girls under the bus so goddamn hard. Best thing of all is that they got that gamer pose. You know what? I'm lazy to make an original song, so
One boys from the first are undeniable. Small shorts that we got it on guard. Edge loads on the deck, they'll make you cringe hard. Fanboys that are buns are unforgettable. Skin tight leather clothes are unlocked. Loving little twinks on board, they'll make you so hard.
they get an S for simp. And this is the final tier list. If I offended you, then by the time this video is up, I'll be streaming over on Twitch, so come hang out if you like. But with that being said, have a wonderful rest of your day or night, wherever you're from. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.